Hey, welcome back everyone. This is Easy, and today we are bringing you a fairly new strategy called the Baby-Pekka. We've been seeing it. It's now December 2016. We've been seeing this strategy for 2 or 3 weeks. We've been real impressed with it, so we decided to try it out ourselves. We had several of our guys uh, basically going all out with this attack. We've been doing this attack now for about a week. These videos are actually from the first day. Been real busy, so I wanted to put this out there a few days ago, but it's taking me some time. Anyway, it's a great strategy. The way this strategy works is you'll use the baby dragons to funnel the Pekka, and then you will enter the Pekka into the base with the healers on their backs. What you want to do, and this is pretty important too, what you want to do is you want to stay away from those air defenses. That's basically your main objective. Objective number one is eliminate the air defenses. The air defenses can take out those healers pretty fast, and that will shorten the life of the Pekka, as they are sturdy. But if you're a Town Hall 9 or 10, then you know how long it takes to kill a Pekka, especially Town Hall 10. If there's single target infernos, they can go up real quick. So you want them to be full health when you encounter them. So objective 1, air defenses. Objective 2, the queen is still an objective in these attacks, even though it's going to take a pretty high level queen to take out 3 or 4 Pekka with healers on them. So this attack, you kind of start off with it the same way as you would an air attack, or a La Luna attack, or a Dragaloon attack, or any of the loon attacks. You want to take out those air defenses to protect those loons, and you're going to have to do the same thing here. Now, you'll see healers in a lot of attacks. You'll see healers, especially now you see healers with the bowlers. Well, bowlers have incredible length, or range, I'm sorry. They have incredible range. Pekkas do not. They are strong, they're sturdy, but they don't have any range to them. So the air defenses are a lot more likely to latch on to those healers. So as we're watching this first video, just remember this, that the main objective is to either A, stay away from those air defenses until you've handled quite a bit of the base and the Pekka can go on for the rest of the attack without the healers on them, or use support troops in a kill squad to take out the air defenses. This next attack was by Too Easy. I used this attack. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time that I tried. It took me 2 or 3 times to get the 3-star. And mainly what happened when I was using it was I ran the Pekkas directly into the air defenses. They killed off the healers, and then the defenses got to the Pekkas. So the reason why I'm urging to really scout your base as well. I know that if you're just resource hunting or farming, whatever you want to call it, I know you don't have a lot of time to scout the base, but you're not really having to worry about spring traps or giant bombs, but you do have to worry about the pathing of the Pekka and keep them away from the air defenses. At least you don't want them crossing over air defenses without taking them out. Now in this right here, you'll see they go right straight for the air defenses, and now that's going to be okay. They may take out a healer, but those Pekkas they're going to take out that air defense before too much damage gets done to the healers. The problem is that if you have an air defense behind the second layer of walls and you cross in front of them, then they'll have a good 25-30 seconds. That's enough to take out all 3 or 4 healers. So you have to really try to avoid that. Now, the baby dragon. We're going to start off with the baby dragons. You use them to funnel the Pekka into the base. You also use the baby dragons during the raid to help keep the Pekka inside the walls. They may opt to try to go outside the walls. You don't really need wall breakers for this attack because they can just eat right straight through those walls pretty simply. But you'll use the baby dragons on the outside of the walls to take care of those garbage buildings, and that will keep the Pekka inside the base. Now with Too Easy, you'll see that I used the clan castle had bowlers, and I did a bowler walk along the top of the base, and that eliminated the Pekka from being able to go around the outside of the base. Now this base is very similar to one that I use. We call it the Jake. It was used by Jake from One Hive. Not a very good version of it. Just a quick note on the base: when you use an open walled base like this, if you don't arrange the traps properly, then people can come across your base with a large attack like this. This has 4 Pekka. They have huge amounts of hit points. One giant bomb here and there is not going to stop them at all, especially when with this attack you're bringing heal spells. We'll go into that a little more. This last attack is by Romper Stomper. The first one was by RS, the last one was by RS. So we'll look at his troop composition. He actually has a great feel for the new attacks. He's able to pick up these new attacks really fast. So he's usually one of the first ones we get to film and show on the videos. Okay, so going to one of his last replays here, and you see these are not small bases either. These are pretty stacked bases. So this is not us showing you a moderate attack on a weak base. These are pretty hefty bases. So he comes in at the top. He brings in the baby dragons with a few wizards. The wizards get wiped up pretty quick actually, but looks like he's gonna bring the king in. He's gonna bring bowlers in. He's got 3 healers, so the healers go right down on the Pekka. The queen comes in, so he's basically bringing everything all in at once. Now you'll see this is a ring style base, so doing that is not too bad of an idea on the ring style base. They split up. They go in 2 different directions. He manages to get them to split up, and now you'll see up top the Pekka. They're out in front of the healers, but the healers are still taking a beating. It's hard to keep those healers out of harm's way with Pekka in front of them instead of the bowler, instead of the archer queen. The reason why those archer queen walks or the archer queen charges or the bowler walks work so well is because of that long range. But unlike the bowlers, the Pekka have Pekka. I don't know what you guys call them. Pekka's a little weird for me, but they're so sturdy that they don't need to have healers on them the whole time. Most of the time we're seeing the healers die about halfway through the raid, and those are the bases that we're 3-starring. When they die right away, because as much control as you want to have over the troop placement and over the direction that the troops are going to path in, sometimes they take a squirrely turn on you and you can't control it for a brief second. You can have a brief lapse of control and everything can go in a different direction than you think. And then next thing you know, you're crossing over in front of an air defense, and there goes the healers. So in that case, it's going to be pretty difficult to 3-star because you don't have 25 different troops. You have a limited amount of troops, high power, high hit point, but they just can't take out a lot real fast. Okay, well, we posted up the troop composition. Now we have found there's several different clan castle troops that worked well, and that's you just play around with that until you find something that you like yourself. Now in this last attack he does, he ended up posting 3 or 4 attacks. All of them had nearly 1 million in resources, so he was hitting some big bases with it. This one right here looks like a dead Town Hall 10, so didn't get the he had posted a few that had the Inferno Towers on them, and I thought I had caught one of those. I guess I didn't. This one right here is a dead Town Hall 10. For those who are wanting to really make the most out of your 1 or 2 hours of resource hunting, if you are a Town Hall 9 or 10 and you drop down to Crystal, what we have found is that there's a lot of Town Hall 10 bases down there, Town Hall 11 bases down there that are just basically dead. So back to the actual attack strategy. There's just a few things that I wanted to stress before the end of the video. The baby dragons, you're going to disperse them first, and they are to funnel the Pekka into the base. Don't use all of them. You need to save 2, 3, 4 of them so you can direct the Pekka and keep them in the base. The Pekka will eat through some of the walls, and we found that quite often they'll find their way towards the edge of the base and try to work their way around the outside. If they end up outside of the walls, they will go around the outside until they're dead, pretty much. So use the last couple baby dragon to take out those trash buildings on the outside and prevent those Pekka from coming to the outside of the base. The Pekka themselves, that being your main body of troops, you'll deploy them. Use your spells to push them into the base. We've used different combinations. They've all worked pretty well. One thing I would say is make sure you do bring 1 to 2 heal spells, because we've found that the healers don't last the entire attack, and we've had to use a heal, sometimes even 2, towards the end of the attack, and that's been the difference between an 85% 2-star and a 3-star. So bring those heal spells with this attack. The wall breakers, they're not necessary. Pekka will eat through the walls. The rage and jump, use those at your own discretion. Well, this has been our first Baby-Pekka guide, if you will. There will be more to come. We're working on this attack even more, so look out for the next one. Like the video. We're starting to try to pump out one every day, so support the YouTube site for us. Till next time, this is Easy. Take care.